Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sven here. It's probably been about a year, I think, somewhere around there. And as I recall, the last video I did was a Skyrim video, and you haven't seen, some of you might not have seen it all, but those of you that have been around a while, you haven't seen a Coffee with Sven video in quite a while. I don't remember the last time I did one of these, but it's been definitely close to a year and a half or 2 years. Um, I remember I uploaded one of them when I was in high school still, so 2015. And as par for the course, I've got my coffee here. I I wanted to make this video to talk a little bit to you guys in regards to what's up with the channel, because it's, as you know, as any of you have probably seen, it's been about a year, and when someone disappears for a year, you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, they're done. I'm still here. I still read comments. I don't get many, but when I do, I read them and I respond. And one was posted the other day by a guy or girl. I can't recall. I don't know if they seemed one way or the other, but it doesn't matter. They posted and asked, are you dead? And I thought to myself, well, no, I'm here. But my channel is basically dead at the moment. I miss making videos, but I thought I should give you guys an update on... I'm gesturing, but maybe I should sit further back. Give you guys an update on what exactly has been going on. So, I tried to edit the video quality before I started recording. I don't really know much about recording with webcam. I've only done it a few times. This already looks better to me than the other times I did it. I have a light over here. I know that you're supposed to not have the light shining into the camera because it can cause issues, and then I have a window there, but my computer setup is here. It's the way the room is laid out. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime, but it just made more sense to have the layout the way I have it here. The mic is over here. Somehow it's picking up my audio very well, and I don't know why. And I have a little friendly candle here because I like candles. So let's get into it. What I wanted to talk to you guys about is what's happened in my life, why I've been gone for 2 extended periods of time. My cat is drinking water. Why I've been gone for 2 extended periods of time in the last 2.5 years or so. There have been other shorter periods, but the longest 2 periods I'll tell you about. So, to start off, the first period of time, I believe, was when my parents got a divorce. Now, maybe I'll talk about that in a separate video, but I don't want to get into it here. I'm basically past that. It had to happen. I live with my father now. It's that, you know? Everyone, or not everyone, but it's pretty common for people to go through it. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. But so after my parents got divorced, my father and I, stayed at the old house for a while. My mother was the one that moved out. She has an apartment somewhere. And part of the terms of the divorce was that we had to sell. So we did. It took a while, but we did. I think it took about a year. And during that time, I was going to counseling and other things, and I didn't record a lot because it was a lot to take in at first. But then, after counseling, I felt a lot better. That was a few months of just frequent sessions. That actually helped me with a lot of things in my personal life in general. And then I remember we sold the house. We hadn't yet picked a place to live, so we stayed with my grandparents for 3 months. So during that period of time, I didn't really record because it was difficult to record. The bedroom it had a pretty thin wall between it and the living room, and my grandfather likes watching movies, and he's going a little deaf in his age, and he listens to stuff pretty loudly, and it was, 4 people, 4 people? Yeah, 4 people and a dog and a cat, so it was a small house out in the country. It was not a great place to record. I love my grandparents, but it's not a good studio, I guess, which I'm not expecting it to be. It's just my grandparents' house. So after that, we did find a place where I am now, out in the city, which I don't like cities, but it's okay. I live like down the street from where I work, and I also go to college, so you know, I'm not working at the moment because during the semester I didn't want to work and complicate things. But basically, at the moment, it's been about a year. It'll be a year in a month or two. I forget exactly, March or May. I can't recall. Probably March. We moved to my new house, and after we moved, I mean, the moving process took a while because we had to get everything over here. And then once we were here, the house is pretty old. It's from like the 50s or 40s or something like that. And we had a lot of stuff to do around here. Like you can see the wall is white behind me. They were originally, I mean, I think they were originally white, but they were just pretty messed up. Like they had a lot of like drawing on them. I mean, even where we fixed the paint, you can't see. This wall is a little worse. But there's like scratches and like, you know, there's all writing and things on the wall. We had to scrape them a little. It was pretty gross. The house hadn't really been cleaned in a long time. The floor is wood in my room and a few of the other rooms, and we had to sand and refinish the floors, so we couldn't really sleep in the bedrooms for a few weeks. So during this, I was sleeping on the couch and I didn't have any of my computer stuff set up for a few weeks, and then I kind of forgot about YouTube. When I did think about it, which was honestly a couple months down the line because I hadn't recorded in so long, I realized that YouTube was kind of going down the shitter because, I mean, have you guys seen all that stuff with the copyright system being shit, which it always has been. And, you know, not to mention all of the other stuff. The new like, creator, what is it called? I forget what it's called, but that new sort of like content policing system they have where people can go and flag people's videos. YouTube Heroes. I was going to say Content Creator Academy or something like that, but no, that's a different, it's tutorials. Regardless, so I was kind of disheartened by that. What got me to make this video today was partly the comment that I received, and partly I was, I'll give you some context. I was playing on this Minecraft server network that I've played on since, I didn't realize it was this far back, but before 2013, 2012, 2013, it's been a while. The people on it are awesome, and maybe in a future video I'll talk a little bit about it. I tend to like to keep my video stuff separate from my personal like getaway stuff because there's just I like to be relaxed, and if I gained a lot of subscribers for some reason, I really wouldn't be, I mean, I have no problem against hanging out with my subs, but I do want to have a place I can just go and relax, pretty much, you know, just a place to chill out and not have to deal with life. So that's where it is, and so I want to just keep that private, but maybe in the future I'll showcase it if you guys really want. So the server network I played on, the people are great, and I've been playing on it a long time, and I decided today that I would go and look at some old forum posts, and I did, and the forum posts reminded me of some of the things I'd done. I tried to create a Phoenix Coalition. It was the it was like a players alliance on this one really hard mod pack that we played, and I cringed a little bit at my wording because I tried to sound super proper, and like there's no problem with that, but it just it felt a little cringy just the way it was worded and like how I was acting. Not that I was mean or anything, it was just kind of weird seeing that again. And then that led me to thinking about Facebook and old posts on Facebook, because some specific thing in the forums made me like reminded me of Facebook. And so I went on Facebook, which I rarely do, and I went back to, like, before I had the Sven Games Facebook page, which I again don't really post too much, I had just my regular Facebook. And so I would post my videos there, and people from school, when I was in high school, would see it. And so the the interesting thing about that was I went back to my old posts and I found where I'd done this really motivational post. For some reason, in my senior year, like I was always a bratty kid, and then in my junior, like end of junior year, most of senior year, I got really positive. I dropped a lot of my annoying traits, and I started making friends, and I became a really positive person, and I started making like motivational, like page-long Facebook posts just to my classmates, and it made me almost tear up a little because I remember I love helping people and I love seeing someone's life get better because of something I do. And so reading that and realizing that I wasn't a shitty person back in high school by any stretch, like I was misguided in some ways, but I always had this feeling that I wasn't a good person. It's everyone has this to some degree at some point in their lives where they think, I'm just a shitty person. Well, that was me in high school. I still get it sometimes, but mostly I'm comfortable with myself now. But seeing that I was trying to be good and help people really put things in perspective, and then that got me thinking about, wow, like this is a really good, maybe I'll show you guys the post sometime, maybe I'll post it on Sven Games on the Facebook. It's really good. I was surprised that I wrote that when I was, it was 3 years ago. But, when I was like 18. But then I kept scrolling and I found some posts from when I did my channel stuff on there, and I realized that I really missed doing these little like coffee with Sven things, and so I decided, hey, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an update post just to say, hey guys, I'm not dead, and explain to you guys a little bit about why I'm here, and like what's up. And so, I apologize for being gone so long. I don't have the ability to make you a promise that I'm going to keep uploading on a regular basis, but I will try to make uploads. It's just the way things have been the last few years. I see what people mean when they get into these periods of time where they're just like, I can't do it. I've had a few times I've really wanted to get back into video making, but I just haven't been motivated, and I don't know what direction to take the channel because it seems like Minecraft content is kind of overdone now, and I don't have a ton of creative interests outside of gaming. Maybe I could think of something, but I'd have to learn video editing and stuff. I know basic editing, like you can see the quality increase as I did my Minecraft series, but I just don't know what to do exactly. Maybe if you guys had some insight into this, some suggestions for what you'd like to see, maybe that would give me some inspiration. I would love to make videos, I just don't know about what. I mainly still just play Minecraft, and I don't know what you guys would like to see. So, yeah, and I'd also like to bring Coffee with Sven back as sort of a podcast. Maybe we could do a weekly schedule, 2 nights a week, 1 night a week. It doesn't matter. Mornings even. It could be, what could it be? Friday mornings. It could be on the weekend. I would just need to pick a day and sit with it. If you wonder why I keep glancing down, I'm not used to recording myself, so I keep looking at myself to make sure I don't look stupid. So, oh, there goes the coffee. You guys ever do that? You probably can't see it. I adjusted the lighting because I didn't like how grayscale it was before, but I just spilled coffee down my arm, which is fine, and I'm wearing like jeans. Now I gotta go wash my pants so they don't stain, wipe my hand off on my pants. Not very elegant, I know, but I don't have a napkin, and I don't like cutting video, so But I'd like to bring this back as a podcast, do it a couple nights a week, maybe an hour, hour and a half, talk about political topics, social topics, game topics. I'm fine with anything. I'm game. If it's something I can have an opinion on, I'm fine with it. My stances on most things tend to be, whatever benefits the most people, without causing harm to others. I tend to like views that just maximize gain while minimizing loss. I don't really like people to suffer, if you could get that vibe from me. Yeah, so this is me. I look different. You probably noticed I'm wearing what is this, a beanie, is it called? A knit cap. And I have long hair. It's pretty long. It's just, you know, I actually kind of miss having shorter hair and like kind of a mustache, short goatee kind of thing going on. I might do that. I might not. You know, I guess we'll see where things go. Oh. See, this is why it's coffee with Sven. I still need my coffee. Although I do drink less caffeine than I used to. A lot of decaf. So I'm rambling at this point. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of why I'm back. Next time I'll write up a script or something, but this was just sort of an impromptu video that I just wanted to get out there and just give you guys some reasons for things, and you know. So that's me. I hope you guys have a great day. You know, in whatever you're doing. I'm off currently, but I hope you guys make the most of today and have a great life. See you later.